The disappearing hour. Every town had a clock tower. But in the village of Windmere, the clock was different. They called it the Hour Keeper, a towering, ancient machine that rang like thunder and seemed almost alive. People whispered that it was enchanted. Every time it chimed, strange things happened. Flowers bloomed out of season, birds flew backward, and shadows danced. Then, one cold Thursday afternoon, something impossible happened. The 3 o'clock hour disappeared. It didn't tick by, it didn't move slow, it just vanished. Nina, a curious 12-year-old who loved puzzles, was reading under the oak tree near the tower when she heard the bell strike 2. She looked up, turned a page, and the next thing she knew, the bell rang 4. She blinked. Where's 3? Around the village, people were puzzled. The baker burned his bread. The school bell rang too early. A piano teacher said her 3 p.m. lesson never showed, but couldn't remember anything missing. But Nina remembered. Determined, she marched to the clock tower. Inside, gears and springs turned like a heartbeat. She climbed the spiraling stairs to the top, where the huge clockwork machine lived. There, she met an old man in a coat of bronze feathers, with eyes that shimmered like turning clock hands. "I was waiting for someone," he said. "You're not supposed to remember missing time." "Who are you?" Nina asked. "The time warden," he said. "Every so often, an hour becomes tired. It slips away and hides. But when that happens, the world feels off." "Can we bring it back?" Nina asked. The warden nodded, but only if someone enters the missing hour and convinces it to return. Without a second thought, Nina said, "I'll go." He turned a small brass key, opening a glowing door of light. Nina stepped inside. Time stopped. Raindrops hovered mid-air. A bird was frozen in flight. In the center of the golden stillness was a small, glowing figure, sitting on a floating clock hand. "I'm the hour," the figure whispered. "Why should I return? Nobody noticed I was gone." "I noticed," Nina said softly. "Time only works if every part of it matters. You do matter." The hour looked down. "People always rush me. I'm never enough." Nina smiled. "That's not your fault. It's because you're important. You carry more than people realize." The hour slowly reached out. A warm light filled the void, and then Nina was back. The bell rang, 3 o'clock. All around her, things felt normal again. The baker's timer chimed, the school bell rang on time. Even the wind felt like it was breathing properly. And from that day on, whenever the clock struck 3, a golden shimmer danced across the tower face. No one else noticed, but Nina always looked up, smiled, and remembered. Even one small hour can hold a world of wonder. The end. If you loved the story, like and subscribe and buy. Goodbye.